Okay? Come along with me now. Now, the third question we ask is, now, can I fall in love? Okay, this question comes with a passion. A passion which this question comes with a missionary passion. Have you seen missionary passion? This question comes with a missionary passion. The passion oozes out from the skin and the hair and the face and the mouth and wherever. Can I fall in love with the unbeliever and convert him to Christ? Have you seen missionary passion? This is missionary passion. Okay. Now, first of all, this is utter foolishness and totally unbiblical. Why? I'll give you a series of C's. The first C, why is this unbiblical? Why is it this is wrong? Because this is breaking the clause. The clause that is non-negotiable. You know, to build up this ministry, grabbing the Google generation from Gehenna Mission. Okay, the Lord led my wife and I to Hyderabad, and initially the Lord led me, even though I was an MDiv gold medalist, to walk into a call center and work in a call center. And one of the call centers I worked in, they constantly told me about an NNB. What is the NNB? Non-negotiable behavior. Which means if the customer abuses me on the phone because I want his money, I'm making a collection. The customer can abuse me with all the choices and filthy language, but nevertheless, I can't abuse him back. And if I abused him back, my AVP, Assistant Vice President, can come and remove my badge and send me out of the company then and there. Why? The offense that I committed was NNB, non-negotiable behavior. And in 1 Corinthians 7:39, already this message, I'm talking about this verse again, second time. It says, a single person can marry anyone, but there's only one non-negotiable condition. What is that? In the Lord. You can marry anyone, but in the Lord. No negotiations on that. The second reason why you can't fall in love with the unbeliever and convert him and her to Christ, well, that is why that is unscriptural. The second reason is a command that is clear. First one was clause that is non-negotiable, command that is clear. 2 Corinthians 6:14 says, do not be yoked with an unbeliever. Do not means it's a command. It's a direct command. We know a command, go and preach the gospel to all nations. There are many commands in the New Testament. There are 613 commands that Moses gave the people of Israel. And this is the clear command. Do not be unequally yoked. Marriage is no joke. It is a yoke. And then Abraham told his head servant Eliezer, basically in Genesis 24, Abraham told his Eliezer, his head servant, keep traveling till you find a believer. Keep traveling, keep going till you find a believer, because there is no believer here. Keep traveling till you find a believer. It's a command. It's a command. And then the third C, why it is foolish, why it's unbiblical, why it is a sin, I dare say, to fall in love with an unbeliever and to think with a view of converting that person. Case studies, clause, command, case studies. I can tell you about case studies in the Bible. I can tell you about Ahab. Ahab, what happened to you? I gave my heart to Jezebel, and Jezebel ruined the entire nation Israel. Ahab gave his heart to Jezebel. Jezebel took control of Israel and ran Baal Bible College there. And Baal religion is a sex religion. I don't want to go into it. You can listen to many of my messages on sex, love, marriage. I talk about the context. No, I don't want to repeat the context here. Basically engaging young people in sexual immorality in the stamp of religion. She did that, but how did it happen? Because Ahab married Jezebel. Solomon married 1,000 women effectively, concubines, first wives. And these wives influenced him. That's why I tell young people, the one you take to bed will influence your head. Young people, the one you take to bed will influence your head. The wisest man, Solomon, all his brains, his wisdom were brainwashed by the women he married, the women he went to bed with. He also became an idol worshipper. Case studies that warn us. Clause that is non-negotiable. Command that is clear. Case studies that is non-negotiable. And fourthly, the commission execution pattern that we have in Book of Acts. Book of Acts has got how many chapters? 28 chapters. And if you want to learn missionary strategy, read all those 28 chapters. Not even one chapter the apostles say after a meeting, come on, this is our missionary strategy. All the young people go fall in love with unbelievers. No, it doesn't say that. In Acts chapter 17, there's a missionary strategy. It talks about using secular quotations and wrapping Bible truth around it. That's a good missionary strategy. Take what the secular people say and wrap Bible truth around it. I do that all the time. But you read Acts, all the 28 chapters, not even one chapter does it say, fall in love with the unbeliever, convert him and bring him. Commission execution pattern that in Acts which we must follow. And then I can go on and on, but let me give you a psychological reason. And that's also a C reason. The change reason. Do you know something? People don't change after marriage. If you have any doubt, speak to my wife. I was shabby. I loved to live in a pigsty before marriage. Ladies and gentlemen, I have news for you. It still hasn't changed. I agree with one of my favorite writers, Max Lucado, who wrote one of his books. Why should I fold the bed sheet when I will use it the very next day and I have to unfold it again? Doesn't make sense. Why should I fold it? Next night I'm going to use it. Why should I fold it? People don't change after marriage. That's a general rule. So that's one reason why falling in love with an unbeliever with the view to convert him is foolish. It's foolish.